The mayor got singling，係咪啊？喂，Sonia，你喺邊度啊？係咪啊？哇，睇過你哋㗎，哇，你喺邊度啊？嚇 ，Caleb，where are you？ 嚇，喺度嗱，我哋嚟㗎。你喺邊度啊？Jerry，where are you？ 哦，嗱，你哋嚟㗎，嗱，你白痴㗎你。喺邊度啊？Meg，where are you? Over there. Here, that's yours. Hey, Julia, where are you? Hey, Vino. Oh, hey, no, come back. Hey, Zane. Oh. Welcome to my kitchen. This is my kitchen. And today we are teaching you thoughts to feelings. So can I please have 3 volunteers? Kate, Sophie, and Isaiah. Please take a seat. All right, so as you can see, there are 3 mugs of mysterious liquid. Do not smell or look at what's in the mug. Right, keep your hands off the table. Isaiah, when I say your name, when I say take a sip, please take a sip of the mysterious liquid in the cup and take a guess of what it is. All right? Okay. Take a sip.
Oh.
Lemon juice. Correct. Okay. When I say take a sip, please take a sip of the mysterious liquid in the cup. And guess what it is. Take a sip.
Lemonade.
That's right! Hey, when I say take a sip, please take a sip of the mysterious liquid in the cup, and guess what it is. Ready? Yeah. Take a sip. So, if each of these drinks represents a statement that someone could say to you, what type of statement would each of these represent? So get into partners and discuss what each of these drinks might represent. Alright, so what statement would a lemon juice represent? Does anyone have any? Yeah, Daniel.
Like a sour meat and like a new thing, or like something like sour and
Yeah, exactly. So, a lemon juice statement. Oh yeah, go ahead, Juliana.
I said it was something that like sticks with you. Like I bet Isaiah can like still feel it in his mouth right now. That's sour taste. So, like Kate just drank water and like she doesn't really like have an aftertaste, but like that lemon juice will like stick with you for a while.
So, a lemon juice would represent a negative statement that someone might say to you. So, what would a lemonade statement represent? Yeah, Kate.
Maybe like a backhanded compliment, and like, you know, someone's like, oh, your hair looks nice today. It normally looks like crap, you know? Like, I'm not sure what to like do with that.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head with that one. So, that is exactly what it represents. A backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
So, what would water represent?
Refreshing.
Saying nothing.
What's the opposite of negative? Yeah. Statement. So now go back into your groups and discuss what an example would be for each of these statements. So I've written some of my own examples for each of these statements. So for a negative statement, your haircut is so ugly, it makes me want to throw up. So for the backhanded compliment, if you lost a little bit more weight, you would be much prettier. And the positive statement, whenever I am around you, you make me feel special. Alright, so that's all we have for the thoughts. But now, my sous chef Naya, she will talk about the menu for tonight.
As we all know, it's extremely important to know what kind of statements we put into our body on a day-to-day basis. What's really even more important is knowing that you have the options to choose what you would like to put in your body and what would you like to reject. So, for example, we've all been to a menu, and we all been to a restaurant and received a menu, and was told to choose whatever you like on the menu. You have your choice of an appetizer, your choice of a main dish, and your choice of a dessert. And with these three combinations, your meal is whole, complete, and perfect. Now, with this, with this idea, we can apply it to our life. For example, I have a few menus of my own. One that I would like to accept for myself and consume on a day-to-day basis, and another that I would like to reject, but I find myself consuming, even though I know it's not the healthiest option for me. First, I have my yuck menu. So for my yuck menu, I'll start with appetizers. And what an appetizer is, it has a small impact, and it brings little emotion to you, and it's a very blunt statement. For example, a few appetizers are, you're dumb, that was stupid, and wow, do better. So those are just a few appetizers that have a small impact, but it can stick with you maybe throughout the day. And we have our main dishes. Our main dishes bring a lot more emotion out. It has a really big impact, and it will definitely stick with you through the day. These are a few. You'll never do it, you're fat, and why do you even try? And my favorite part are desserts. Desserts you can kind of relate to our lemonade. And with desserts, they're a little harder to recognize. They're just like the backhanded compliments. They're sweet though. Exactly. They're sweet. They're covered in sweetness, but it's really an insult. For example, we have, you actually didn't screw that up, and you actually look really nice today. Now, I'm going to go to my yum menu, which is the menu I would like to accept for myself during the day. And a few of my appetizers, which have a small impact for me, would be you smell really nice, I like your outfit, and I really like your hair. These are just a few small things that will stick with us maybe throughout our day. And our main dish, which have a really big impact and would bring out a lot of emotion for us, would be I love to be around you, I'm grateful for you, and you're absolutely amazing. And so that would be like something to fill you up, our main dish. And then we have our dessert, which is you're beautiful, you're special to me, and I love you. And these are things that's just really sweet and easy for us to recognize. Now I'm going to bring up our other sous chef, Erin.
All of you just learned now that you can choose what's on your menu. You can choose whether your main dish is positive or negative. I encourage you to add more positive ones to your main dish also, so that you can look back and see what you choose for yourself. So next we're going to play a little game. We need 6 volunteers. What we're going to do is each side represents a part of your mind. So like this would be our conscious mind, and this would be our unconscious mind. And so Naya over here is preparing a couple of blindfolds for our unconscious people. So unconscious over here. It's all good. And then those, like they're just going to put on their forehead and it says conscious on it. So while they're getting those on, I'm going to explain what's happening. I have a bunch of statements here. Do you guys remember the yellow and blue cards that we like sticked all over people during the retreat and they mean positive or negative things? We're going to use them again, and this time we're going to talk about how you can accept or reject these statements that somebody can say to you. So Deepang has a poster board, and it has a stomach on it. So every time
That is completely correct.
and that's how your stomach looks, of course. And so I'm going to ask each of them individually, give them a statement, and they're going to accept or reject it. And to get you guys involved, every time I say a statement, if you think it's a yum or a yuck statement, then you can say or blah afterwards. So get like really invested, it's super fun. But the catch is, the blindfolded people, they're not gonna know what the statement is before I ask them to accept or reject it. Sort of like our unconscious, sometimes we accept or reject things that we don't know that we accept or reject. So they're gonna accept or reject things and we'll see how it works. Awesome, so starting off with Katie, the statement is, you are beautiful.
Accepted.
Yeah. Caleb, you're going to get the lead role in the musical. Yeah. Jack, you suck.
Oh,
I don't think I'll reject it.
Agreed. So Frankie, accept or reject? Accept. Your hair is too frizzy. Libby, accept or reject? Reject. You have an awesome taste in music. And as you all noticed during it, Caleb would sometimes accept something that wasn't exactly a positive statement to him and would accept it as his thoughts and digest it in his stomach. Or he would like reject something that was really good too. Why do you think that we would do that? Because I know sometimes I've done that where like someone told me like, you're never going to make it into that college or something, and I've accepted that. So, yeah.
Maybe some more excited to that we looked up to
Yeah, they look up to them. And Kate.
well, like the other day, this girl texted me that she missed me, and it was I was thinking she's just saying that to be nice because of she's afraid. I was like, I'd rather like risk not taking the compliment and getting it than taking it and being let down.
Like Caleb was doing, maybe he didn't have confidence that he was good enough to be able to have that positive statement as part of him. Or he felt, because he didn't have confidence in himself, he kept on taking in bad statements and filling up his stomach and digesting all of this bad stuff. Which goes into a quote that I really like, which is, you are what you eat. So, if you think about it, all of this person is now filled with lots more yellow actually than there is blue, which is awesome. But I think our goal would be to have fully yellow, because once we fill ourselves up with that, we can let that out. But that's part of our next part, in part 2. So we'll see you then. But